Hi, I'd like to do a medium iced Dunkin' latte, please. But if I could only do half coffee milk and half normal milk, I just don't want it as sweet.
Yeah, gotcha.
Awesome. That's it.
All right, pull forward.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Hello, girlies. Good morning and happy Monday. I'm so excited. I got myself a Dunkin' latte. My focus is not focusing on my cutie koozie. What the heck? But it says mentally I'm at the beach. It has little suns all over it and it is like one of my favorites because mentally I am at the beach today. It is so hot in North Carolina. I'm filming on my phone and it's kind of chaotic, so I apologize. But we have so much shipping to do at the warehouse, and I just was like, oh my gosh, how fun would it be to show like an in-depth, more like warehouse vlog. I asked if you guys would want this like a few videos back, and a lot of y'all commented saying yes. I feel like anytime I'm at the warehouse, I'm kind of just doing like time lapses, and I don't record that much just because I don't want to be boring, and I'm like, is it fun to like watch me pack orders? But honestly, I love watching people pack orders. I think it's like kind of like therapeutic and relaxing. And obviously, if you own a small business, like I feel like these types of videos are fun, but even if you don't, it's just like if you're kind of curious like what a shipping day looks like for us, I thought it'd be fun to share. And today's a really fun day to show because we launched actually our like little summer tees, but we restocked them last Friday. They sold out that day, which like really surprised me. This was our second time like dropping these shirts, and usually when it's like a restock, I feel like the hype kind of has died down some just because a lot of girls like already bought it the first time. But no, like these went quick. Like I don't know exactly when they sold out because honestly I like wasn't really refreshing because I didn't think they were gonna sell out, but they went in like the first like hour and a half, which is just like crazy. So I'm definitely gonna reorder those probably today, and then I'm thinking like I'm toying with the idea of doing another color too, because that design is just so good. And I'm like, honestly, I would not be mad if I had like two of that shirt, like one in the blue and then like one in a different color. So comment down below if you have any like color ideas for me. Obviously I always do pink, like this blue was so different and I feel like you girls really liked it, so I'm trying to think of like a unique color to do for like the second color. I don't know, that's like a whole other topic in itself, but I thought it'd be fun to take you girls to the warehouse. That's what we're gonna do. Obviously got my Dunkin' latte. Dev has been at the warehouse for a little bit, so I don't know if we'll be able to like really show like printing the orders and like labels. That's his job, and I have a feeling he's probably doing that right now. So if he's already done it, I'll kind of have him like explain the rundown, but I feel like the fun is like the actually like picking the orders and like shipping them and all of that. And so I'm really excited. I feel like it's gonna be a really good Monday. I hope you girls are having an amazing Monday or whatever day whenever you're watching this. I also just took so many pictures for Instagram. We'll have to see yet. I haven't gone through them yet. Hopefully they're kind of cute. I'm trying not to overthink what I post. I'm trying to get back to posting like every single day again. I feel like for the past few years I post a few times a week, but like not really every single day. Like I don't know, on the weekends I kind of like peace out and I'm gone. So I'm trying to be better about posting again and like not overthinking when I'm posting either. So I'm like, oh, why not post like a fun little car pic? Like I'm doing like a little photo dump of just like Dunkin' car pics on a Monday. I'm like, that's kind of fun, and that's very me. Like I used to post stuff like that all the time, and I don't know, I feel like I scroll on social media and I see everyone's like crazy creative, like I don't know, amazing thought out videos and like photos and all this, and I like get intimidated just to like post the simple things. But I'm like, this stuff feels very me, and so I'm excited. Just took some photos and I just feel like it's gonna be a really good week and a really good day. So let's hang. Devon is element. We recommend this posture for printing labels. Dev prefers to have his stool right here and lean across the table to catch them. So this is the recommended.
All Lily gave me was a stool here. The working conditions are rough.
No, that's not true.
Been asking for a chair for months.
The best part are the ribbons that are on. I tried to tie these like bows and they're just like, it looks so bad. Yeah, you would think we would have like a comfortable chair because he sits here so much, but we just had these stools from I guess our apartment in Austin and it's just stuck. But if he cared that much, he could definitely get his own chair. Huh, how about that? I don't know if you guys can hear over the sounds of printing labels, but that is what Dev is doing right now. He has one stack down, he's doing another one. I think we have like a lot of stacks to do today, right? Yeah. So, what have you been doing? Emails, I guess, to make sure there's no like crazy order issues. I really hope you girls can hear me. they might not be able to. But yeah, he always like catches up. Okay, there we go. He always catches up on emails. Peace and quiet. And then yeah, we just use Shopify to print our labels. We used to do back in the day in Texas ShipStation, which I really don't know why we did that for as long as we did. We used to weigh every single
ShipStation.
No, ShipStation's great. That's not what I mean. No. If you use ShipStation, it was great. But I'm saying for us, like as the business grew, maybe there's a good way to do it on ShipStation, but we were like hand doing every single label. Like if you were following me back in the day in Texas, I would like pick the order, I would give it to Dev, he would weigh it, type in how much the order weighed, and then print each individual label. Whereas like now we can print 50 at a time, and so it just like makes it so much easier. You can probably do that on there. Honestly, you probably can. But, like we use Shopify to host our website. Everything's on Shopify, so it just like makes the most sense. And I feel like their rates are probably about the same, but that was like kind of game changing for us. So that's what he does. And then don't you have like presets set too for like the mailers and everything? So he has it pretty streamlined where he can print like a 50 stack pretty dang quickly, especially too, like I told you girls, this is going to be just a lot of t-shirts. So I feel like on launch days or restock days where we just have like 1 or 2 items launching, it's probably even easier for you because like every single order probably included a t-shirt. But he can kind of like expand the order and see what's in there, and like the website, like our website knows how much like every product weighs, so like we already know how much it's gonna weigh. And then he can look. Where you have to be careful though is like if they got a notepad, we put that in like a certain type of bubble mailer to keep it safer. So like he kind of has to like, I don't know, watch and see like what everything is, pick the right mailer. But and then also too, he's printing right now manifest. We have to have a manifest out, so like when we finish our orders, we put them outside for our USPS like post office guy. We have the best mailman ever. But yeah, we use USPS if you're wondering, and they require a manifest for us. Basically what that is, it's like, I guess for this one it's 2 barcodes, is one international, one not.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But like it basically tells you like all of the orders, and then it's just a way of them to scan 1 barcode versus them having to scan in every single package that you give them. So it's gonna save him like a lot of time, so he likes to have that. But that's another thing you can do in Shopify. I feel like this is like an ad for Shopify, but it's not. I wish. Shopify, if you want to work with me, I'm so down. But like, don't you just have an app? Is it called Manifest or something? On Shopify? So like if any girls are wondering, I think it's just an app, and then it's cool. It will just like print this out for you. It like does the work for you, and then it's so nice for the post office. So that is what we do. We schedule our pickups on just like USPS.com. We schedule them basically daily, and so they come. I will say we've had drama before, like in different warehouses and all the things. We're just like really lucky in this park. We have an amazing mailman who like always comes. He'll like text us, like he's the best ever. But that's kind of the gist with like labels. I feel like I wanted to get that out of the way because I feel like the fun stuff is like actually picking the orders, packing them, all of that. But a lot goes into shipping that I feel like people probably don't realize, so I kind of wanted to like cover all the bases. Okay, I thought I would do a quick little warehouse fit check. Normally I wear more kind of like athleisure vibe clothes, but I just was like so tired of wearing like the same athletic shorts I feel like over and over, so I'm wearing these little jean shorts. I thrifted these and just cut them a bit ago. There's a loud truck coming, so pause. One thing about life in a warehouse park is there's trucks 24/7, and it can get a little bit loud. But yeah, these are just like little cut-off shorts that I thrifted, and I purposely got them like kind of like big and slouchy, and I feel like they're just like really fun. I normally wouldn't ship in jean shorts, but these jean shorts I can, because I kind of just feel like I'm in like sweatpants. And then my little socks are from the shop. They're ruffle hydrangea socks. They're the cutest things ever. And then my little cheetah sneakers are Golas from Anthropology. Devon, our neighbor with the corgi, his corgi was riding on the dolly on boxes. I wish I filmed that. Girls, literally our neighbor has a corgi and he brings his dog to work all the time, and our warehouse door is like half open, and all I could see was like a little dolly, like, you know, like the wheelie thing to like wheel boxes, and his corgi on the boxes going by. That was actually the cutest thing ever, and that just made my day. This is like the most chaotic fit check. This little tank top I got from Old Navy. It has a little built-in bra, which makes it so amazing, like so good for like shipping vibes. It was really inexpensive and affordable. I'll link it down below. I'm contemplating honestly getting another color, and then most of my jewelry is from Atolia, or I'm not really sure how to pronounce it. And then this locket is from Logan Tay. I'm trying to think. I feel like that covers all the bases, but just comfy and cute, like still kind of like put together. Okay, so next order of business at the warehouse on shipping days is obviously Dev prints the labels, and then I go through and highlight them. I think we've talked about this before, but basically we're just looking at every single packing slip and just seeing if anyone got like double quantities of anything. It's hard to show, I'm trying to cover like address information. Okay, you kind of can see, but the like writing and numbers are so small, so it's like very easy to like miss something. And so what we do is if anyone got a double quantity of something, we just like go ahead and highlight it. That way hopefully we don't. I also will highlight notes because I obviously want to respond and write you girls back, so I'm highlighting a note and just going through really quickly. We didn't always do this, and I feel like a lot of times we would just miss if someone got like 2 of something, because all it says is 1 of 1 or 2 of 2, and the writing is just so small. It's like so easy to miss, so definitely recommend doing this if you also kind of struggle with that. We also too could probably like reformat our packing slips to make them bigger, but even then I would always highlight. I feel like it's just the best way to do it, because it's so sad. Like we've had times where girls order like 2 of a koozie and they only get 1, and I'm like, oh, I hate that. Like it makes me feel so bad. I don't even know if there's actually a double quantity. I've had some notes, but shockingly I haven't seen one, which is like rare. Usually I have so many. Wow, no double quantities. That's shocking. And then we go ahead and do this for every single batch of labels. I just had to close the warehouse door, which I feel like makes the lighting of this like video so much worse. But girls, it is so hot. Does it hit like almost 90 today? I feel like it's like upper 80s today.
Yeah, it's on.
And gosh dang, like I can tell I'm not used to it. But anyways, highlighted all of our batches, and then next what I like to do is kind of sort the batches. So I'll kind of read them and like make little piles. So this drop, obviously a lot of people got the t-shirts, so I have a feeling a lot of it is just like batches of the t-shirts. But then if I have like someone that just got koozies, I'll put that in its own pile, and then that way we can kind of like work on that batch at a time. So you can just stand at the koozie area, grab all the koozies, put them in like the little basket, just stand at the t-shirt area, do that. It just like I feel like helps to streamline things, and I think it helps to eliminate mistakes because your brain kind of knows like, okay, I need to stay in this area, because we do have some products that have similar names to like other products. So I feel like this just like kind of helps. So I'm starting a multiples pile, so that's for people that got like a mix of like a combination of different things, and I just do this for all of the orders. Oh my gosh, this person said, found you under Duncan's page. It's great to support your small business. Everything is so cute. I'm so glad I found you. Amanda, that is the nicest thing ever. That is so cool. And she got medium koozie, so she's probably a medium from Duncan girly, like myself. That is so sweet. Okay, I just got like the first batch sorted. That was the funniest thing. Someone just rang like our little like ring doorbell, and I was like, maybe my dad's here because I think he's gonna come help us ship. But I was like, he never rings the doorbell. It's kind of weird. And I open it and it's this guy, and did you see that on the ring? I'm telling them about it. This guy just rang our doorbell. And I was like, is it dad? Like, he never does that. And he said, Dev, he literally looked me up and down and went, is this fire and safety? I'm like, no, this is not fire and safety. I'm like, yep, I'm the local fire and safety. Like, what does that even mean? He had like a box truck. Like, he was gonna do like a delivery for someone, but I'm like, no, this is all things Lilly and not fire and safety. Very different vibes. He like looks in, I have like lights on, pink everywhere. I'm like, nope, not fire and safety. Part of warehouse life is trash duty. Okay, so my dad did end up coming to ship. Do you want to say hello? There's my father. We have him on koozie duty right now. So we gave him some of like the orders with just koozies, and then I gave him some with just tote bags and some with just Kindle cases, because he doesn't come as much, so we're giving him the little bit easier orders. And then I think I'm gonna work on doing the t-shirts here, which is so nice because I seriously will just stand right here with all of them, and we have them all sorted, and I just start to make piles of t-shirts, so just makes it like super easy. And then Dev we have doing kind of the most complicated one, which is all of the multiples, so that can be just like basically anything that we sell. And there were a few like kind of long orders, but I feel like honestly I trust him the most to do that kind of stuff. If anything, I probably make the most mistakes out of anyone here. So hopefully I don't make any mistakes today. I'm gonna triple check. And partly what's nice is we'll like all pick the orders, and then a lot of times there's different people like actually packing them, so it's like 2 sets of eyes just to like kind of triple check your work. But I don't really know if that will happen today, so we're just gonna be very careful, right y'all? Yes. Very careful. Okay. I always have like a cute thank you card, and then on the back I always do like a little prank, because I always hope that people want to save them. That's my goal, instead of just like having the thank you card and throwing it away. So my goal is that you guys keep it, and it seems like a lot of y'all do. I've seen you guys put it on like your refrigerator, kind of just like in your office or at your desk. It's just like a cutie little thing. Right now this one is just the mentally I'm at the beach design for summer, and then on this side I have like a little thank you note, and then I always give a free sticker. I've honestly just been doing though our little logos for a while, just because I think they're really cute and fun, but I have had this one for a long time. So whenever we like run out of these stickers, I'll definitely kind of switch and do maybe like a fun summery one. But when you place an order with us, you always get some fun little freebies. That's something that's like really important to me. No matter what your order size is, you could order 1 sticker, you'll always get like our little freebies. So kind of fun. If you have a small business, I definitely recommend. I think it's worth the like little bit of money to like have these little freebies, because I just think it makes the customer experience really fun. And then another thing we invest in too is cutie packaging. Like we have our pink mailers. These ones are for like t-shirts and just koozies and things. And then we have these like little, we call them like our cloud mailers. I guess they aren't necessarily clouds. I mean, they kind of look like clouds. They're like tie-dye vibes. I think they're technically tie-dye or something. But to me, they're clouds. So we call them our cloud mailers, and we put like, you know, stickers. I think, yeah, our Kindle cases we put in here. And then for like notepads and like notebooks, we have these fun like hot pink bubble mailers. They definitely cost more money than just buying like the generic like white or gray. But again, I just feel like it adds to the customer experience. And like when you open your mailbox, you know it's an all things Lilly package just because it's colorful. So even if like I was just starting out, I feel like that is something I would invest in, because I just think it makes the customer experience so fun. Another thing that is so cool is this order is for, I'm not going to say her last name, but Sarah, if you're watching, you know who you are. She seriously orders from us, I think, every single drop that we have. She's like so kind. There's actually 2 Sarahs that order from us quite a bit, but she's like the sweetest girl ever. And it's just really cool running a small business, because like if you followed me in Texas, you know we had a fulfillment company for a little bit, but it's just so fun actually doing it yourself, because I feel like even like my stepmom, who she's not here today, but she usually helps us ship, like she's recognizing girls' names, and it just feels like such a sweet community, because you really can like see who is shopping from you. And I don't know, I just really enjoy reading everyone's names and like seeing what they pick out. And my favorite thing ever too is when you guys leave notes, like Sarah left a note. It just is really cool. Like, we just have a really sweet community, and I love seeing everyone's names. I feel like our returning customer rate is pretty crazy. I can't remember like on the top of my head, but you know how Dev, it will show in like Shopify for launches, like, and I don't take that lightly at all. I think that is seriously so cool. The fact that you guys would want to place 1 order with us and then want to place more just like means the world. So very cool. Thank you, Sarah, for your order, and thank you all of you girls for your order. And even if you're not placing an order, just watching this video, very thankful to have you girls here. Now you guys are gonna get a Dev packing cam. Dev's camera is not that fun, he keeps leaving. I thought you had them stacked up, so that's why I did that. He's like still picking the multiples, so it's kind of running around. Okay, here he is. Life hack is to have your dad come help you, and then you can be like, hey, can you restock the shelves for me? But he's working on restocking our notebooks, so that's his fun task right now. coffee delivery. We all got the ube lattes. I'm so excited. We sent off Dev to do a coffee run, and I want to preface that this is not at all a daily thing, but I could just feel morale kind of slipping, and I was like, I feel like we all need a little coffee boost. There's a local place though that we are so obsessed with, and they have an ube latte, and it is the best thing ever. I didn't even know what ube was, and it was pretty, but I already like stirred it, so it's not really pretty anymore. But it's purple sweet potato, and so it makes the drink, like before you stir it, like you have the espresso, the milk, and then there's like this pretty like purple hue at the bottom. And that might sound gross, like you might be like, Lily, why are you drinking a sweet potato latte? But you can't taste sweet potato. Like it honestly, I don't know if they add vanilla, but it has like a vanilla hint to it. This place specifically is so good because they weigh out everything. Like if you watch them make it, like they put the drink on a scale, they weigh out the milk, they weigh out the syrup, the espresso, and everything. And I feel like every time we get it, it's like so consistent, which I'm obsessed with. And we all got the same order, like Dev, my dad, and me got it. So it's very good, and this is definitely giving me a little boost. We also just filmed a really funny video for TikTok. I'll have Sam like put it on the screen, but I mean all I needed was coffee, and then the creative ideas started flowing. So I thought that video was really cute and fun. But we are still shipping, if you were wondering. Because they know I'm about to film, because I had to cut our music off because I can't play music with YouTube. Like, I don't know, I'll get copyright strikes, so I have to turn off our music. So just know, normally when we're packing orders, we're playing music. A lot of times, country. Yeah, usually just country.
Country, yeah.
Yeah, just country. I wanted to show you girls though. I think I've kind of talked about this, but I don't know, thought I'd share again. But we, for koozies, like to put them in these little containers, and I feel like it works out so well. Y'all should be familiar with like our little koozie area. Like we have all of our koozies over here. We have smalls on the top. We really need to restock our bins. They're looking kind of sad. We have smalls on the top, mediums on the bottom, and then what we do, Dad is showing a perfect example. He picks his koozies, then he lays them neatly in there, and it works out so perfect because he's still packing koozies, but I'm able to go ahead and like start a stack of them, and it just keeps them really organized. Like we put the packing slip and the shipping label on top, and then you can put another koozie with a packing slip and shipping label on top, so they just like stack really well in here, and I feel like it's a really good way of doing them, because if not, we would try and like line them up on this table. They slide everywhere. I don't know, just keeps it really easy. I feel like we've tried, yeah, I guess we're on this new batch. Our post office person is here, and I told you girls earlier we do like the manifest for shipping. Well, we decided to print another stack, so sound like we were in trouble. Oh, like a pickup slip? I see. Yeah, their website's weird. What was I even saying? It sounded like maybe we were. What was I gonna say? Oh, but basically we've just tried to streamline all of our little systems. Not that it's like that fancy over here, but it's crazy because I feel like finding even like that way of doing koozies made like a really big difference for us. So that is my big recommendation if you have a small business, is just try and think of like little things like that that can make packing just easier for everyone. Like we don't have packing slips falling off the table, falling off onto the floor, getting lost, things like that. So like that little basket works really well. Dad already finished another one. He's bringing it over. I guess that's the end of the order, so. But yeah, we're almost done for the day. We just have like 2 koozie bins to ship out. So, pretty good day. I feel like we've been here forever though, I'm not gonna lie. finishing all the shipping, which I'm so happy about, and I'm so happy because I knew like we sold out of the shirts. I was like, I really hope all of the shirts are gone off the shelf, because think if like you make a mistake with sizing, like you might have, like, I don't know, at the end when it's like the last order, you might realize like, oh my gosh, we need a medium, but we only have a large left, which would mean you like flip-flopped them. I don't know, like that's when we can realize like we accidentally made a mistake, but they're all gone. So like they should all be perfect, which makes me very, very happy. I always am like holding my breath when we're like at the end of like launch day orders when we know it's sold out. But anyways, did all of our shipping. My dad just left. Dev's about to leave. He's gonna go to the gym, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and go home and just do my normal like Monday computer work. I feel like anytime it's Monday, I usually have a lot of emails. I have some like little things I need to do for management, things like that. So it's gonna be kind of just like a little computer work day. But I guess I'll go ahead and wrap up this video here. I really wanted just to do like a heavy warehouse vlog day. I feel like I vlogged a lot, but I'm like, I don't know, I've only been here all day, so hopefully this video is like long enough. I feel like a lot of you girls like longer videos, and I don't really know if this one's gonna be super long or not, but hopefully I kind of covered some like bases and things. I can be so weird about filming like when my family's here, and I really tried. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna film even though my dad's here helping. So hopefully it was kind of entertaining and fun. Maybe not, I don't know. You guys can comment down below if you have like certain questions, like if I didn't answer anything. I feel like I could do so many of these videos and like kind of go more in depth of like other things with products and all of that, but I also was trying to like be productive and like also just like get our orders out. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. That was really fun to kind of do like a warehouse heavy day. And I'm gonna finish my coffee and go ahead and get home and do some computer work. But I love you girls so much. I'm so thankful that you're here, and I'll see you in our next video next Monday.